Damn, that's cool as hell.
He did indicas too, and he said that
Slow you down.
well, he said the indicas that are those that are like 60-40 close together. He says is good because you get the body and the brain.
You get the best of both worlds?
Yeah, you get
that's
the body and the
brain. You were gonna say.
Yep, that's what he said.
That's what I like a 60-40, 70-30. Mostly sativa though.
Yeah. See, I like it the other way. I like it
man,
maybe 70. Well, no. Actually, I like 60-40.
Indica side, yeah. 60-40 would be good.
Jesus fucking Christ, I've been trying to open Google Chrome this whole time.
No, you haven't.
That's it.
I'm about to download that Tor. You know how that Tor browser is? That's how you access the dark web.
Yeah.
But you can use it just for regular.
Right.
So they say it's way better. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, fucking Chrome. Whatever I'm using is pissing me off too.
That's interesting taste.
Dumb. This is the shot bread into everything. When I made my seeds, took the male out of this and hit it with all my females.
I'm still waiting to see which ones are males and females.
You popping citrus yet?
I have 4 of them, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be some males. My DNA shit, like the golden lemons, I couldn't even find a female. I popped like 10 in a row or something. They're all fucking male.
God damn. Oh my fucking god. I was just still not opened up.
Reboot the whole computer.
That's gonna take another hour.
No, just to reboot it?
Yeah.
What kind did you buy? Shit.
Just the fucking, I don't know.
Remind me never to buy this brand. 2 years old, can't even work.
Just a fucking HP, dude. I've been.
Oh, it's HP?
Yeah, I've been. This thing is.
That's the HP?
Yeah, it was.
Have my brother look at it.
I only fuck with that Asus.
Have my brother look at that HP.
Who, Mike?
No.
Oh, I've never met your fucking brother.
Oh, that's right. You done met Calvin. He's the HP expert.
Okay, we're at YouTube. I think.
Does it say?
It says YouTube.
Well, you're there.
It's not there.
Oh,
Loading.
it just says it.
Yeah.
You never do the live shit?
This is live.
Oh.
That's why I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to get to my channel so I can actually click on it so I can see comments and stuff. I usually don't.
Yeah, it's usually.
I gotta figure all that shit out, man. My
Yeah.
brother told me I need about $2,000 to do my show the way I want to do it.
Oh, to get a good computer and
Yeah,
all
probably.
the setups. For
Microphone.
That's one of the reasons I don't do half the shit. Is because my computers takes fucking forever to do anything. So it's like I just don't want to do.
When
it.
I sell this house, I'm getting all that shit.
I do everything on my phone.
I'm getting all that stuff when I sell this house. I'm getting all of that stuff so I can do shows, mobile, every kind of way. Because I want to be able to do all the festivals in downtown Detroit, do walkthroughs, all the festivals.
Yeah.
Show people another side of Detroit, you know? Show a different part. You know, think good things are happening in the city.
Yeah, great things are happening for rich people. The city's notorious for that.
All cities are.
Yeah. Corruption, that's around.
Some better than others.
Yeah.
But Detroit itself is becoming more, the city of Detroit is becoming more,
Oh my God.
Hi,
Uncle Dean.
They're getting more concerned with people and the environment and stuff like that. And making sure everybody has the equal chance, you know, to make money.
I call it more like California.
Man.
Getting woke.
I live right next door to the city clerk, and she was telling me that they're making so many opportunities for people to make money in Detroit right now.
Man, you need to rob them. You're right next to the clerk.
And they're making sure that people that have marijuana convictions have a chance to get into the marijuana business.
Oh yeah, that social equity program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
they got that out in Cali too, and they're like, it don't really work. It's only like
No, because they
three
only give it to
people.
the people who have the fucking money.
It's
They
like,
actually
yeah,
fight
you
for
still
it.
have to have
Well,
the money.
no, that's not true.
You have to have a lawyer who actually gets you into it and pushes for it and does it, or you got to get lucky and find the judge that doesn't hate the program.
No, they
you're trying to
have.
get into.
No, they have people. What do they call it? Ombudsmen. They have people that you can get in touch with that walk you through the whole. It's they got money for it, and they'll walk you right through it, the whole thing.
But you still gotta pay the fees and stuff to the.
Yeah, you still need
They show you how to do it, how to get the money, how
Yeah,
to.
but you still have to have the fucking money. In order to open a grow op in this state alone, you have to have at least $500,000 in a bank account.
We're not just talking
Just
about.
sitting there.
We're not just talking about a grow. We're talking about other businesses
and all that.
yeah, other businesses that support that.
For one,
the delivery
dispensaries
service.
are the same fucking thing. They're all the same.
Yeah, but
They all have to have at least $300,000 in a fucking bank account.
You don't have to have it for certain things.
Yes,
I
you
think the
do.
delivery service you even have
Rec,
to
you
have.
don't. It's all medical. All the medical you do, but rec.
Well, all the medical you do, of course.
Well, what do you have to pay for rec licenses then?
It's cheap, way cheaper.
Oh,
It's
really?
like
It's like
way
1/5 of the cost or something.
Yeah, it's like way cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper.
And you can serve to more people.
Yeah, but you
Lot
can't
cheaper.
get a rec license in Detroit
Yet.
because of the thing he's talking about. All the rich people who were pissed that wrote the laws to make it so they could steal all the fucking things are suing the city from trying to stop them from stealing all the fucking licenses.
So they're the ones that don't want rec. The rich folks.
No, they want it.
They want it, but
just
yeah,
want their
for
way
themselves.
to where again you have
They
to
don't
get
want-
money.
They don't want.
play.
They don't want the community to share in the profits.
Yeah, not anyone can open up a store, only us.
Yeah. So
But that's why they're having lounges and other different things that don't take that much money to do.
It's basically like a fruit. I mean, we can stand on the corner and sell oranges. Why can't we
And I'm
stand
telling
on
you,
the corner
social
and sell
clubs are
this?
popping up all over Detroit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They're
That's
popping
the way
up
to go.
everywhere. Two of them did. Just open 1 mile from me. 2 brand new ones. And they're smoking bud in there and everything.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's not surprising. That's easy. That's different than trying to open up a grow op or open up a fucking dispensary. You're
Well, of
literally
course.
just making a private business or private.
They're
building
just
that-
saying that give people that don't have money opportunities to get into the business.
They still gotta
Yeah,
pay
I
the fees
guess.
though.
Sure.
No one's
But,
without money.
but it's not
getting
big.
in.
It's not big money.
Yes, it is. It's
No.
still big
Same
money.
amount.
The big money is involved you getting the building and redoing it.
Exactly.
But I mean
You
that's
still have to have the 500K in your
but a lot of people can do
for
that.
the social equity.
Oh,
A lot of people can do that. It obviously they're doing it
what?
all over.
Have a
I'm telling
social
you,
club.
I'm telling you, these clubs are opening
Yeah, that'd be
all
cheap,
over
huh?
the city, man. And these guys got licenses.
But you don't make
from
money
the
off
ci-
of it.
Oh yeah, you do.
How?
So
You can't sell weed.
You're
in
not
there.
selling it.
it's a private company.
It doesn't
Or
matter.
private
You
club,
can't
right?
sell.
You're
no,
not-
These social places.
You're giving it
It's in
away.
the rec law. You can't sell it.
You're giving it away,
Yeah, it's free when
and
you
you're
buy
taking
stickers.
donations and gifts.
Yeah, I was
That's how they get around it.
Right.
The guy told me that.
Until they decide not to let you get around it, because again, that's just basically, if you have the lawyers to fight it, you can fight it.
Come
But
on.
if they want to fuck you, they're going to.
Come
fuck
on,
you.
let's be realistic. Motorcycle clubs been doing it 40
Because
They
they have
sell
fucking
meth.
capital.
but
They have tons and tons.
but
of
all they
capital.
are is a club.
But they're
They got
club
capital because
with
a lot of-
ton of capital.
Right, because they all put their money together.
Yeah.
No, they sold drugs and guns or whatever the fuck they did.
I've done it. I had a club
Again, a
called.
motorcycle club. If you want to own a fucking motorcycle, it costs a fuck.
I had a club called Club One, and I got people to vouch for what I'm saying right now. I had a club called Club One. Now we didn't have a building, but we were fundraising to get a building. So the headquarters for it was out of my house at the time, but it was very successful. We had a lot of money in the bank. We were going on trips. All kinds of stuff going on. You know, if you want to do something, you can do it, as long as you get,
Man,
you know.
you still live in the fucking 60s. I was listening to this guy talk today, and he murdered a motherfucker. Like, killed a kid. He was 16. They tried him as an adult. They fucked him. They shouldn't have, either way.
Of course.
But the point is he only got 4 fucking years for murdering someone.
Mm-hmm.
You can't today do what that dude did in the 60s and still become anything. Because he'd still be in jail if he'd have done it now.
Yeah, 4 years. What the hell?
The fucking minimum sentence for a fucking... You know what I mean?
But
4 years is what someone sat in jail for any murder.
But hold it. What were the circumstances?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
You're not listening to me. In the
This day and age,
60s...
it
Hold on.
wouldn't matter.
In the 60s, it didn't matter what you did. If you murdered someone, your average time was about 4.5 years.
No.
Yes.
That can't be true.
That's not true.
I just listened to somebody who's a statistician talk about it. And
Okay.
on the
I know.
average, though.
Listen.
yeah,
I
again,
I
the
grew-
average is around 4.5 years.
I grew up with guys that commit murders and kidnappings and all kind of shit, and then they're doing 20, 25 years.
When did they get caught?
Back in the 70s.
Oh, 70.
70s is different than the 60s.
Not much.
Yes, it is. That's when fucking dickhead gets into power and starts
Yeah.
the war on drugs. How is it not different?
Now,
You
know-
could walk around with acid,
Tricky
meth,
dick.
coke, whatever the fuck you wanted in the 60s and get a slap on the wrist depending on the officer you
Well,
got.
because-
But in the 70s, you walk around with it and you get caught by the wrong fucking person and you're spending 20 years in jail.
Yes, that's
my
possible.
point.
That's
It's
possible.
gotten worse. This dude murdered someone in the 60s. Did a bunch of other stupid shit, armed robberies and shit like that, yet
Oh, man.
still became a CEO of Jordan, the fucking Jordan brand.
Well, see, again, I
Could
want
you
to.
imagine someone
Again, I
murdering
wanna-
someone and armed robbery after they got out for the murder and doing anything with their life?
I can't
It happens.
get a
No,
job,
it
man.
doesn't, because this guy got to get out of jail and go sit in a fucking house and go to school, college.
Mm-hmm.
That don't exist anymore. They took it away in the 90s. You can't get a Pell Grant. You can't get any grants if you're.
Oh, you talking about that?
That's a big reason why he was able to become a CEO of a fucking company.
Yeah.
A big international company. He took Jordan after Jordan retired and still made it into the brand it is
So
now.
what are you saying to me? Are you because he murdered someone means that for the rest of his life he shouldn't have anything?
No,
he
I
should
didn't
be
say
in
that at
jail.
all. I'm saying people today, if he'd have done it today, he'd never get out of jail. It's a different system set up to actually keep you in the fucking prison.
Sure.
It's
I
not
agree.
set up to say, hey, here, be a better society person. It's set up to
I-
say, hey, you fucked up. Guess what? You're probably going to be here the rest of your life.
I agree.
So get used to it.
And it depends on where you get arrested, what jail you're in, but they're all basically the same.
Yeah.
Unless you're rich.
Yeah.
If you're rich,
if
they're
you
not
got
the
money,
same.
then you can get the fuck out.
I saw a thing.
This is not very tangy-ish.
I saw.
I mean, it's there,
it's there.
but it's
but
not
you know what?
overpowering.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm not minding it.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's got
I
the
thought you
gas.
said you never liked it.
I don't, but I like this. I'm not saying I'm crazy about it, but
I thought you said you never had a good one. But you've had
That's
it,
a-
huh?
that's
You've had
exactly
it-
what
you've
I
had
was
it.
saying.
Okay, but you've had it many times.
Tangy,
Yeah.
maybe 10 or 15 times.
He grows some of that.
I said maybe-
Sorbet's got tangy, doesn't it?
No,
No, mm-mm.
sorbet's Gorilla Glue.
No, there's no tangy in that,
No,
man.
that was blood orange sorbet,
Yeah, okay,
and I lost all those. But the sorbet 4 is actually Gorilla Glue, so it's the father or
yeah.
the
You got
mother.
that crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what it tastes like.
No, but I'm saying it's not like
Might not be too tangy.
it's not tangy. It's not
It's
like
not-
that overpowering
Right.
grossness that comes with tangy, but it's got gas.
grossness. You mean amazingness? Shit, best flavor ever.
See, that's what I'm talking about. All the different flavors and
The 24
different
karat.
preferences to flavors.
Yeah, I get it.
See, I still haven't smoked anything that had the flavor of the old days even yet.
Oh man!
Out of
I just cut
all the
down-
growers I know and all of them.
I got one from 1989 that me and my dad always been growing. Williams Wonder. I just cut down a monster motherfucker yesterday.
Really?
A monster plant. It's
I
like
wanna-
the best one I've ever.
I want to taste that.
Oh, it's amazing. It holds up to today's shit, no doubt. Like, the entourage effect.
I was just
whatever.
thinking last night about this bud I picked up when I was working with those strippers and I was bodyguard for them and traveled with them and everything. We went to New Jersey, Philadelphia actually, right across the bridge from New Jersey. So one of the guys told me, "Come on, ride with me." We went to New Jersey, and he picked up some bud. Oh my God!
Was it
Oh
smoky? Smoky
my
or what?
God! It was unbelievable. It tasted like honey. I mean, sweet. Okay, and 3 tokes.
Yeah, I remember some stuff when I was a kid. 18, 19. It was little white balls. Like, take the little bud that was on my little thing, and it was the whitest I'd ever seen anything.
Yeah.
We stole like a gram from this dude's dad, who had a bunch of, and it was all little.
Always some dude's dad.
Yeah.
Or uncle.
Yeah, he could get some good homegrown. I couldn't afford that shit, man.
Uncle Jimmy's stash, man.
So he stole it. He rolled it up and he put a resin catcher in the back. First time I'd ever seen that, and it's still fucking blood black. 3 or 4 hits.
Yeah, a mouthful of shit.
Dude, I went to work. It was the only time I had ever gone to work high at that time.
Yeah.
Because usually, it was 4 hours. I thought I got 4 hours. Usually, Reggie's wears off in a couple, and I'm fine.
Oh, you got 4 hours before work?
Yeah, and I'm at work
Yeah.
fucking trying to pour milk, just fucking destroyed. Like, I cannot believe I'm this high still. This is not.
This is not normal.
Yeah, this
I'd
is.
be like, this shit was laced. There's no way.
I did that once.
See, back in those days, well, back, what I'm talking about, people didn't really lace. People didn't start lacing bud until about 1978, 79,
Okay.
when they started putting angel dust on bud.
Holy cow. You running down the street naked and shit?
Hey man, a guy I went to school with
But naked.
smoked that shit. Went out to. You can probably this is documented because it was on the news. I can't remember his name. I think it was Arnold Gillard. I think that's what his name was. I could be wrong, but he went out to the Metro Airport, butt naked,
Oh,
and fighting the police. He was a karate dude.
Oh, dang.
We
He
did
had
a
some skills, too.
At ER, we did Comerica once. We had a Comerica job. It was because Comerica has offices on it, and it was the concessions office. It was the offices of all the managers of the people that do all the concessions. So, like, it's where everyone went to check in if you're in concessions.
Yeah.
Someone had left a door unlocked, or somehow they didn't latch or something like that in the stairwell. There's a stairwell that goes up and down, and it takes you to a bridge to the parking.
Okay.
That little parking lot that they have across.
Yeah.
Yeah, over by the highway. And someone got into the parking lot, got across the bridge, got into the door, and the only door they could get into, the only area they could get into was this entrance. Because again, you come off the elevator and it's still a fucking door.
Right. Gotcha.
Like, it's not like off elevator into
And
the
walk
room.
straight through.
No, but it had a window like this big on the side of the door, and he busted through that fucking window, and then ran around all naked
No way.
the whole time. Yeah,
After hours or
naked,
something?
cut himself, bled over. Yeah, they were
Blood everywhere.
blood everywhere. Then grabbed the fucking fire extinguisher and just started fucking off with the fire extinguisher. And then the cops had to wrestle his ass and get him down. Like, yeah, it's fucking crazy. We were there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, cleaning up fire extinguisher.
And blood, because it became a biohazard.
Yeah. Right.
So it was like,
Yeah. The guy I was talking about, he was on the where the planes take off on the runway.
Yeah.
He was out there butt naked.
He got out
I think
there.
I think he had a couple of nunchucks
Right.
or something, and the police, and he was gonna take on the police, man,
Crazy.
butt naked,
people do that.
high on something. We think it was angel dust.
Yeah, that's when people get naked.
Yeah, we think it was angel dust.
Crazy.
Something weird like that. Because regular marijuana's not gonna make you get butt naked.
Unless you got some problems in your head or some shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's more than the marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Psychopath.
Because
Let's see.
Schizophrenic.
All
that's what
right,
it
all right. 65% hydration.
is. Some of the schizos.
A less wet dough. It's got
Okay,
some air
yeah.
pockets on the bottom.
the sides look right too. They're dark.
Sides look right. Yep. We'll see. I was trying this new dough to see
Now is this sour? This is
This is sour. No sugar.
Sourdough.
sourdough. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, dude. But I had hash and weed back then that would make people do weird things too.
You telling me?
You get so goddamn high.
The hash I brought over to Steve's house made the kid pass out and fall into the damn garbage can.
Oh yeah, dude.
We thought he died.
Yeah, we thought it was some dude. They actually called me. They actually texted me the other day.
Who, that dude?
Yeah, don't like what that. Yeah, motherfucker. I was just about to like roll this up.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll go with
Not
that.
bad.
What is it? What the fuck is going on?
Little diamond.
He harvested
Lilac
deadhead.
diamonds.
What the
You're gonna like this one.
fuck?
He might actually taste this one.
What are you reading?
No, he could taste the last one, I guess.
Hold on. My uncle said he just harvested a deadhead today. One left to go. I sent him seeds.
Wow.
Of deadhead.
Yeah.
Like 18 and deadhead seeds.
Yeah.
And then somebody posted, "What's up?" I said, "What's up?" And then looks like it's a link.
To
What
something else.
They selling something.
No, it's a Google changed the definition of fashion from centralized autocratic government head by dictatorial or social regiment.
Oh, it's some political shit. They changed the fascism definition to include Putin pride.
This is another smear of more fake news. What do y'all think of this? I don't think of any. I don't talk about that shit, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Talk about what?
I don't know what the fuck he's
Politics.
talking
Oh.
about. It says it's an article. I'm not clicking. It looks like it was a link to an article.
Oh. Who knows what
And
it
it's
is?
something about Google changing definition of fascism. Social to centralized autocratic government headed by dictatorial and social regimentation and forcible suppression of opposition to right-wing system of government. Opposition to
right
right-wing?
wing?
I'm really confused on
That
that.
I am too. That's gotta be a
because
bit.
fascism is right. Like,
Something's wrong there. That
Yeah.
doesn't,
No, I
that
think
doesn't
it
make
just-
sense.
I think it just means it's opposed to anything that's not your view. It's probably just a different way to say that or some shit.
system of government. Oh, suppression of opposition to right-wing system of government, social organization this year.
Hit the joint, man. Fuck that
Not
shit.
always.
Enjoy, man.
When
Fuck
is
that
it
shit.
not right-wing? How is it not right-wing? Most right-wing people want a fucking god, basically, to tell them what the fuck to do. That's what it feels like right-wing
Yeah,
is.
so communists, would, if they're not believing in God, they probably not.
Well, it's hard to throw a blanket over it like that, but you primarily
Yeah, it's hard to
right.
throw a blanket over
You're
it.
primarily right,
I don't
though.
know the definition because I'm
In
dumb.
America, yeah, right wing is definitely what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're
Who
very.
knows about over there shit?
Well, I mean,
I think they got like fucking 15 different political parties in Holland and shit.
so
Holland-
Canada's a fascist state.
That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't buy that.
I don't either.
I don't buy that at all.
That's crazy.
That's
I don't
just like
buy.
Putin talking about
Yeah.
the Ukrainians are Nazis.
I mean, I'm sure there's some are.
Oh, yeah, but
No, he's saying the whole government is
yeah, he's saying the whole government's corrupt.
Yeah, okay. The
Nazism.
dude-
Nazis and
and
he's
they're
something else.
drug addicts.
It's
And
like-
drug addicts, right? He said Nazis and drug addicts.
It's like Trump. He
Which-
basically tells you.
But you know what's
everything
bullshit?
wrong
When somebody
and blames it on
says-
the people.
When somebody put both those two together, you know, oh, it's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Government, I doubt they'd be drug addicts and be able to run the government.
I mean,
Well-
that's what they said about black people. All black people were drug, and Mexicans were drug
Yeah.
addicts.
Yeah.
that's how they got the weed.
It's
And
not
watch your
good-
wife, cause they'll rape her. And
It's not good to
Smoking that
basically
weed.
you know, I kind of like the way this tastes.
Told you like that one. Sweet.
blanket everyone with the,
Yeah,
you know.
when we're talking about a city with what, a couple of million people. It's all kind of people.
Man, yeah, you're gonna have all kinds.
Well, I wish it was. I wish everybody would just get rid of all the guns
Okay,
and
no.
bullets.
It is not that. By having, I don't think they're people, again, no.
What do you say?
He said that definition of fascism is to use a centralized autocratic government headed by a dictator. Again, he's not a dictator. He's a fucking elected official. That's the biggest difference right there. He was elected by his people, and in the next election coming up, he'll be gone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's the difference between Putin and anybody in
Exactly.
Canada. Is Putin's never going to leave,
Exactly.
which is the same
Until
as
he
China.
dies.
Yeah.
Or
So-
senile.
Someone else get some. Could take
No,
over.
he's not no, it's not a dictator or fascism. I mean, are there fascists in fucking Canada? I'm sure there are.
There are probably fascists everywhere.
Yeah. People who want an
Ev-
autocratic
Everybody
government
has
to
their
tell
own
them what
point of
to do.
view on world situations.
It's gonna be the most views you ever
No,
get.
how is a
On a video.
dictator going to get elected? A dictator, unless it's a fake election.
Yeah, the fake election.
Yes, then yes, you're right. Putin.
But that's not really an election.
No.
No, not really.
You know.
Canada's elections, as far as I know, are all pretty much on par with ours.
Legit, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
So-
they've muddied the waters. They've muddied the waters.
Oh yeah, they do it on purpose.
on democracy. These are trying to make democracy
No,
something
Hitler forced
evil.
himself into power. He was elected by a very small minority of people in the power. He used his power to basically.
Yeah, once he got into
Yeah,
power,
he took it.
I mean, it's the blueprint for Trump. When you really think about it.
Except for he didn't do it. Maybe that's because our country wasn't in the fucking same situation that fucking Germany was back in the 1900s. They're two totally different countries. The country was basically ravaged by war, and then basically got a giant dick up its ass from everywhere in the world
Because
for starting the war and losing the war.
Because they fucked over so many other countries
Right.
that they
No,
owed
because
them.
they lost.
Yeah, and they owed because they lost. When you lose,
Spoils the war.
Again, yes and no. If you want the thing to keep happening, then yes, you take all the money from the people that didn't have really anything to do with it, which is what they did.
Yeah.
They basically kept the German people from
The
doing
German
anything.
people let that shit happen.
yeah,
They
exactly.
didn't have a choice in it.
No.
Yeah, we'll stop right there.
No.
Hold on. They didn't have a choice when the
They
lost war.
they were deceived by a lying, a good liar.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The First World War was different. First World War was governments that were already set up in power. They were already. They had the German people had been run by a chancellor, whatever the fuck he was, for a long time. The
Führer.
royalty,
Führer.
whatever the fuck it was.
Oh no, yeah.
And it
the
wasn't even
Kaiser
Germany.
back then.
They made
Kaiser.
Germany after.
Yeah.
Kaiser.
But they
Kaiser back then.
they took
Yeah.
those people and were like,
Kaiser's king.
we're going to punish you. And again, that's fine. You punish the people in charge. You don't punish the actual humans who are just being humans in a situation when they have no choice.
Well, sometimes that happens.
Yeah,
No,
they
it's-
see-
It happens.
But you get what
It's
happened.
happening right now.
Do you not?
They didn't have to let themselves be lied to and believe it though. I mean, they could have been critical thinkers and been like, "Nah, we don't believe that," and
Exactly.
kick their fucking elected officials out.
And some people were, and tried to tell them, but it didn't do any good because they were hungry.
Greed.
Germany back then, they were hungry.
Hold on a second. Hold on. This dude's based again. No, because they have a parliament, and the parliament has just as much power as the.
You talking about Canada?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
in charge. So
Exactly.
if the parliament didn't want the shit that was happening, they could fucking fight it and stop it from happening.
Yeah.
They have a better system than we do, where they have way more control over how their people are dealt with. So no, it's not a fucking fascist situation.
I don't think so.
I think it's got they believe in science, and it probably bugs you that they want to fucking use masks and shit like that, which is fine. Then that's
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, why would
I really
you
lost-
listen to the people who went to fucking school to learn a specific thing? I wouldn't listen to a dude who don't know nothing about cars about my car. I'm gonna listen to a guy who actually went to school and learned how to fix a fucking car.
Yeah, the experts.
Yes. I pay him good money because he's supposed to spend that time that I don't want
but
to
that
fixing
means,
it.
that doesn't mean anything anymore.
I know. I don't know why though.
Was that movie Idiocracy? Is coming to fruition. You remember that
I've
movie?
never seen it.
No, I don't know if it's pure democracy because I don't live in fucking Canada. I don't give a fuck about Canada, but I do have some knowledge to know that it's not fascism
No, it's not fascist.
going on up there.
Unless they're disguising it some kind of way. I don't know how they can be doing that when they got a parliament and all that.
Is it fucking Italy in the
They have a parliament?
1940s? No.
Is that the House of Commons?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they have a parliamentary.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of system they have. technically.
It's parliamentarian.
Yeah.
It's Canadian. It's England. It's England born.
Okay.
It's English born.
They speak another language in parts of it,
Yeah.
I
They
guess.
speak French. In the French-speaking parts of it, that would be Quebec, Three Rivers,
And they say nice things. And
Montreal.
That's all I know about Canada.
Oh, up there, man. I spent 8 weeks up there. And every...
Trump was not a fascist. No, Trump was a wannabe fascist. He's not smart enough to actually.
He's not smart
to
enough.
be a fucking.
You hit it. He's not smart
Whatever
enough.
the fuck comes to his head.
Or a
seems
fucking. Who's Xi Jinping? He's not smart enough to be like Xi Jinping.
He's not smart.
Not calculated.
He's not
No.
smart at all.
He just wants people to tell him he's amazing.
He was born with
And
a
his
silver
dick is
spoon
big.
in his mouth.
That's it. Not silver. He was born with a platinum spoon in his
You're
mouth.
right,
Man, it
Platinum.
wasn't even gold.
No.
You're right.
Platinum.
You're right. You're right.
If that, I know about 5 people in my life that if they were born in the same wealth pattern, like they'd just be Trumps. It's just, he was a piece of shit that put his name out there, and his dad needed his name to be good.
And his dad was a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, his dad was a piece of shit too, because he
Yeah,
basically
racist.
siphoned the government for money
Yeah.
He was super
all the
racist.
time.
Cheated on taxes all the time.
All the time.
Who knows? Probably had some little
Murder.
little alcohol shit going,
Yeah.
little drug shit going over
Okay.
here. You know what's going on. You know how they had it back then.
Yeah, mob shit. He was part of he.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Either the mob was paying him off or he was part of it. With that Cohen dude.
I don't know scientific method. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Man, there's so much shit.
Oh, let's try that pizza.
It's so much shit. You blow your mind trying to figure all that shit out. That's why I say this is a simulation, man. You know, they want to
It's
all.
like been proven it's a simulation.
I'm telling you, it is, man.
It seems like it a lot of times.
It is.
Like, there's too much shit that's like too.
Things go along, okay,
Dang,
da.
that's-
Then all of a sudden, boom, there's a war, just out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck?
They all knew about this shit.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Dude, Russia was bitching for 12 years about that border shit. And the dude on Fox News was talking about, like, would we let Putin put fucking a base in Russia or in Canada and be on our borders? Fuck no. They tried to put up missiles in Cuba and we were like, fuck you.
Right.
So we're trying to put NATO right on his border. So, I mean, and he bitched about it for 12 years. No one did anything, so he got pissed.
Again, that doesn't excuse the fact that
Doesn't
he
excuse
give-
anything, but-
There's no reason for him to be hostile.
Yeah, hold it.
We'd be hostile to
Hold it.
him if he did the same thing to us, is my point.
They got more of
Hold
a.
on. So if Canada was going to get into some thing with Russia, we would just
And
invade.
Canada.
We would invade Canada.
And put fucking missiles on the border, and then we told them, look, you better stop doing this for like 10 years, but they kept putting missiles on the border. Yeah, I think we'd have to do something. Yeah, I think we'd go fuck up.
We need, for my taste buds, a little more garlic. A little bit more garlic in here.
We're no garlic at all.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why garlic in the sauce, right?
Hmm?
There's gotta be some garlic in the sauce, right?
I didn't make the sauce.
Most sauce does have a little garlic in it, but
We want a stronger garlic sauce.
yeah, a little bit stronger, not overpowering, you know?
No, that's good, man. I like that sauce a lot.
This is a better dough.
It tastes good.
Yeah, the dough is more pizza dough like.
Mm-hmm. These burnt ends are really good.
Yeah.
I would just put jalapenos on it.
Yeah, I would definitely. I'm gonna make it I got feta. And put some feta on it the next day or two. This has got some Gouda in the cheese.
Oh, nice.
I like the air pockets.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy.
So it's crispy.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's crispy and kind of doughy in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
It's still chewy.
I thought the last one was good, but this one's better because it's more like a real pizza dough.
Mm-hmm.
Finds all the air.
Got that crunch.
This is definitely a better recipe. It's an easier recipe too. Like, requires less work. Just kind of mix it in the mixer
Mm-hmm.
You gotta let it sit for a while?
overnight.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Garage.
this is overnight. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow and try it again until I run out.
Hmm?
So you run out of the stuff you made?
Yeah, and see if tomorrow's better, like more sour, because the sour's kind of there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not overpowering.
Mm-mm.
And I think that's if I let it sit another day
Yeah.
or two,
Mm-hmm.
and then you don't need.
Mm. Mm.
Yo. So how many can you make? You took some out of the starter dough. You made a batch. How many of these can you make?
4,
Oh, nice.
I think. Yeah.
And there's no more work now. You just gotta let it.
Mm-hmm. It's actually even sitting out, like it sat out overnight, room temperature. So that's even better because then I don't have to pay all that money for a fucking big ass fridge. I don't need a little fridge.
Oh, okay. When you upscale.
Yeah,
What
because
are
that's
you
all
talking about?
I'm
How much
thinking
are you
about.
making? Jeez.
I've been thinking about upscale the whole time. The other one, oh, I'm gonna shut that oven off. The other one didn't work as well. I think it's just because it was a little too wet. It was more like a 75% dough, where this is drier. So it's like,
Yeah, that corner was amazing.
Yep, those corners. I like those corners.
mm-hmm.
A little bit more garlic on them, and they'd be perfect.
Well, some garlic butter.
Yeah.
Like I thought about that too. That's something.
Garlic
Good.
olive oil.
Yeah, that. Well, yeah, because
Whichever the healthiest way to do it and get that flavor. You want to be healthy, but you want that
Well, that's
flavor.
the thing. That literally is just salt, water, flour, starter. That's all it is.
Yep.
There's no fucking sugar. There's
No extra.
and the little olive oil. Like I wiped the pan with olive oil,
Yeah.
but that's a half a tablespoon or teaspoon.
Olive oil is good for you.
I know.
I'd be buying that pizza.
My uncle
Had some
used
jalapenos
coconut.
on there. Shoot.
With coconut oil?
Yeah, coconut oil. Don't even add coconut flavor either.
No, I don't.
No, that's crazy how it does it.
All my cookies. You remember my cookies?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like no wheat flavor, no coconut flavor. It just tastes like peanut butter cookies.
Because I've actually seasoned that pan with coconut.
Oh, you need a cast iron one, dude.
No, those are the steel pans you use for Detroit style.
Oh, you're right. Because they don't make cast iron like that, huh?
Mm. Oh, they do, but I'm sure they would. It's just expensive as fuck.
Oh, yeah, cast iron.
Only
And-
round though, I think I've seen.
Man, I got a black cast iron skillet that passed down, I think, from my grandfather.
Real
it's
deep.
real deep, yeah.
It's probably like a Dutch oven.
Cast iron, yeah, I think you may call it that.
Yeah.
But man,
All right, party on, bro. What are you smoking on?
It's probably like some seasoning.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It does.
Okay.
Yeah,
I made some spaghetti
That's
and
the
it
best
came
stuff.
out perfect.
I got this from a friend. Tell me what
You got this from a friend.
Yeah, he wants honesty on it. He's one of those dudes that wants complete, like, don't lie to him. Some Cajun fries on there. It'd be good. I'm gonna actually try to make it without cheese too at some point to see what it's
Crushed
like.
red peppers.
Yeah. Well, the sauce is something I gotta work on. I gotta figure out a sauce because we're gonna have a plain sauce and a spicier sauce.
Is that one you just bought or something? You
Yeah,
bought or make a homemade one?
yeah. It's just that, and that one says no sugar added, but it's got pear concentrate in it.
Pear?
Yeah, it's like I think
Natural sugar.
I think you can use. I think I could use carrots and some sweet potato and get the same effect.
carrots and sweet potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? The shit out of the jar there? That we were looking at? That we're smoking? It tastes kind of like purple punch.
Yeah.
Tastes good, man. I'm actually impressed. I never liked purple punch. I grew up for like a year. I'm doing something wrong. Let me let it run longer. Let me take
amazing.
it. Dude, yeah. It smelled and looked the best.
But then you smoke it and it's like, it don't taste like anything.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I thought I was doing something wrong, but...
I like this.
This tastes good.
That does taste good.
That's, that one right there, I just had enough. I actually have to use 2 grams off another plant.
What are you talking about?
For the High Times thing?
For the hash bash cup.
Oh.
Because there's this one, and then there's also the one I'm calling the Fuego Twist OG.
Fuego Twist OG.
Yeah.
Fuego Twist, it's all lemon lime, man.
I think that one's looks good, but it's like, I don't know if I want to enter 2.
How much you gotta give him? Ounce and a half?
Yeah, 60 grams. Split up into 32
60,
grams.
that's 2
You talking about entering that right there?
Yeah.
It's 2.5
It'll work.
ounces and a couple grams.
It just tested at 25.
It'll work. This will work.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's a nice taste.
Really
Very nice taste.
Yeah, it should work.
Needs more lemon lime in it.
Well, that's the other one.
You got different phenotypes.
No? Yes, I have 2 different phenotypes.
You tried both already though?
Well, actually, I had more. Actually, there might be. I think I still have H, which is more on the deadhead side.
Yeah.
Look, structure, everything.
Right.
This one actually has. It's like the only one that's kind of a both 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Like on all levels. Growth pattern.
Smell.
Smell.
Taste.
Well, no, smell. The smell is all punch. Like there's no deadhead smell at all. But the gas is there.
Yeah.
Smoke it.
Yes. Oh, okay.
That's why
Wow.
it's got the little bit of deadhead gas to go with the fruity taste, and the fruit still kind of is there. You know, I can taste it a little bit.
Yeah, I can too.
Definitely. Yeah, a little fruity.
Yeah. And I think indica is definitely the cut.
And mixing them took away that taste I didn't like with the purple punch.
Well,
Yeah, perfumey or something.
It was something.
It was something I
It was
hated
hard-
about it too.
yeah,
I
it's
felt the
something-
exact same way. It's so strange.
Yeah, it still had a good
You guys had
buzz,
the
but
same cut I had. I guarantee it.
yeah,
oh, dude, it was horrible. It was a beautiful plant. Like, it was one of the best looking plants I've grown.
Yeah.
but this tastes wickedly good.
I even made some amazing hash from it. Oh, dude, I can.
Well, that's what I gotta do too. I gotta make some hash.
I
'Cause
made some
I'm
citrus
out.
sap hash.
I'm
It
totally
tastes
out of
just like that
hash.
weed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. It's just too sativa. Like when I'm trying to smoke hash, I want an indica effect.
Me too.
I made sativa hash.
Yeah.
Like what was I thinking?
You want the indica for the.
I wanted to taste the
I mean, if you really want to get stoned,
tangy though.
Oh, yeah.
In hash, just really
Yeah.
good.
if you really want to get stoned, hash is the thing.
Yes. Holy cow.
You throw some holy cow.
That thing's crazy. Look at this. And the smell. It's like
Pure
Nice.
purple punch.
it's yeah. It just takes me back to Amsterdam.
I made that out of 2 plants that I didn't want to harvest.
Wait a minute.
So I brought.
How'd you make
them.
this?
I froze them and threw them in the fucking wash.
Bubble hash. Water.
Why is it this color?
Oxidation.
This is dark. I don't know.
Did it get darker over time or was
Yeah.
it always like that? It's
Yeah, but not
Always
like
been-
this.
Yeah, it's always been kind of that dark and
Not like this though. This is
What's wrong with
different.
it?
This is different. I make too much hash.
Pull it apart.
It's something.
It's probably
Something.
just oxidized on the outside.
No.
What's wrong with it? Smell
Yeah,
it.
look on the inside.
I see all of this, and it smells fine, but this is something that you're doing.
Well, I also let it sit for fucking. This has been sitting over a year.
Don't make no difference. I've had stuff sit for a year and it wasn't soft like that.
For one, this was.
Yeah, see, use it.
You're not understanding that this is some of the best shit you can use. I literally used tops. It was a whole fucking plant. No, not even hardly any shade.
Oh.
Just straight bud.
Just straight bud.
Just straight bud. Most people don't use straight bud.
And
it was straight frozen. I cut it down, threw it in the fucking freezer, let it sit overnight.
That's probably why it's that color. It's fresh frozen.
It made it.
And not just the color, it's the texture as well.
Well, mine do that texture too. But
my other stuff doesn't do that.
Most of what I'm trying to tell you is 99% of the time it's going to crumble.
Yeah.
It's going to powder and crumble. This is never going to do that.
No, and I think it's because it was literally that much crystal.
Yeah, that much. Yeah.
Full crystals, yeah.
Yeah.
With the terp still inside them.
Yeah.
Unbroken, yeah.
So,
I just did that with a hash plant.
Because everything else I've done dry looks normal.
So how does it smoke?
Smokes good. What do you mean, how does it smoke?
He's like, I don't know. It looks strange.
When you light it, does it bubble?
Yes.
Like
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, my shit
Because
was...
when it's dry, it's not going to bubble. It's just going to burn up.
I mean...
Because it's more powdery.
That's the new stuff I just made.
You see the difference? Look how hard that is.
Yeah, and that's from dry.
And he just made it.
That's from dry.
About to say, it looks grainy.
Well, it's all dry.
Yeah, you can see the grains. You mean a dry sift through the
No, it
bubble
was-
bags?
No, it was dry ice.
Oh, you use dry ice. Oh,
Not
okay.
dry ice.
You
It was
dried
just, it was dried. It was
It wasn't
old.
fresh frozen.
It was old.
Oh,
All the shit that had been sitting in there for fucking
oh, I got you.
a year or
a
something.
year. Who the fuck knows?
But see, this will never do this.
I know, and that's why I'm keeping this, and it's going to be something that a year or two from now we're going to smoke it.
You're right. It might kill you.
Who the fuck knows?
You just know how you did. Oh, what happened? I smoked that shit and I died.
Just stopped. Gave up.
God damn that fox.
Fall in the trash can and they'll do that trash can shit.
Somebody did that at the club one time. Was that at my house? That might have been at my house.
Trash right out. Hope they
The
weren't
guy got
cleaning it
sick. The guy got sick, started throwing up and shit.
Later, brother.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for the weed. Facts.
And it was somebody brought there. It wasn't a normal club member. It was a guest.
Well, because most people can't handle that shit.
Especially the way we were smoking.
Yeah.
Right, he got too high and probably drank a little.
I mean, you got eight farmers sitting around with five or six other people.
Shit.
You know.
Most people can't handle smoking with just Michelle.
You damn right.
Let alone adding me and Lou into it.
You right.
I'd say dude, but that's funny. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, dude.
But you didn't never smoke much weed of your own.
Why is that?
Why is what?
What you just said.
You were there. I don't fucking know.
That tastes good.
Yeah, let him hit it.
That tastes really good.
Did it
Punch.
burn?
I can hear it. I can hear it sizzling.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Oh, wow.
And that's almost a year.
The aftertaste is really good. Oh my God. The aftertaste is really good. It's like Nepalese.
I mean, I don't have enough to ever enter into a competition, so it's like one of those.
Wow, that's really a nice taste on the
It's just
back.
kind of one of those things we get to smoke in a couple
That's a
years.
real hashy taste on the back.
I got that taste as soon as I hit it. It just tastes like hash. It don't even taste like purple punch.
No, it don't. It just tastes like hash. Good hash.
Exactly.
Smells like
That's a
purple
hash
punch.
plant, man. The fucking purple punch was so crystally. It was ridiculous. I was so excited.
Wow.
And then yeah, we all smoked it like probably around the same time. Like
Ooh, yeah.
what the fuck? This purple punch.
Oh, I had people that loved it.
Oh, everyone I know fucking loved it. Where's that purple punch? I'm like, fuck that shit. They're all mad and shit.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I kept so many of the daughters, because I know I can just get rid of those.
I give a bunch of clones to a buddy of mine, so he's got them.
No, I don't. I got my seeds off it. I think I got like 5 more left
Right.
to play
Just
with.
fucking get your seeds, and then you can play with them seeds, and you
Yeah.
just basically still got it.
Yeah. Figure out which one, because right now I've got this one. This one's one that I'm keeping.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's in
sure.
rotation, so it's a matter of do I? Because I've got the citrus sap. I want to see what happens with those.
Yo, you got the newer LED lights now or so?
Yeah, I got the
Have
Gavitas.
you ever seen like when you fucking have them too close, like it'll throw out a banana only on top? Like when you give them too much light? Because I was like playing with them when I first got them.
Mm-mm.
I had HLGs, but maybe it's a hot spot or something.
Maybe.
The heat stress may have made it throw out that banana, but it'll never do that on this cheesequake unless it gets super hot. You know, from subcool and shit.
So cool.
That shit's like the best indica I got. I might enter that motherfucker in the competition.
What's that you're gonna enter?
Cheesequake.
Cheesequake?
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
You smoked it, man?
I never heard of it.
I'm sure I smoked some with you.
It's an old school.
It's grape cream cheese Danish.
What's his
flavor.
name? Fucking Subcool.
Oh,
Always
okay.
grew, like cherries and
Yeah.
hazes and
Yeah.
shit. Like, it's always that.
Yeah,
old
the
school.
terpiest shit that was ever around back then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely a lot of terps. It grew like shit though. And
Which
one
one?
fucking all of my shit I popped to his was fucking garbage.
No, you were talking about King Jack. I had a really nice King Jack.
Was it King Jack?
No.
Grew King Jack. I grew.
Yeah, you had freebies with King Jack. I seen them online. They were super leafy, the ones you had.
Yeah, they were all leafy.
But then those testers you did, you had that light fuck up, so it wasn't his. Those are probably gonna be okay.
Yeah, those were
The
kind of my
Kimbo
fault,
times
yeah.
whatever it was.
I definitely thought about that and screwed that up.
You don't still have no testers?
No.
Those would be worth like fucking $3,000 or something.
Really?
Dude, they just sold a pack for $6,100.
Of his shit?
No, of Exotic Genetics
Why?
on Discord. It was I think it was Kimbo Kush. It's the old school shit from his vault he's had for 10 years.
Man, that.
People were just going crazy on the or on the auction. I don't know why.
Man.
One pack, but a lot of the packs were going for like 3,000. His other shit. Actually, that was the Starfighter F2. So I was bidding on it. I was willing to pay 600 because I just wanted to breed with.
Mm-hmm.
But then I talked to him afterwards. Exotic Mike, you know the owner. He's like, "Save your money, man. Just get my new shit. It's better than my old stuff. And it's way cheaper."
That's crazy.
Even he was probably surprised. Like, what the hell? 6,000. One pack.
That's.
And then the next week, Seeds Here Now put like basically the same deal up, but their shit was only 3,000 at buy it now price. So like the same pack.
Only 3,000.
Only 3,000 for the same pack. Oh my god!
How many seeds?
You get like 10 or 11 per.
10.
$100 per seed. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fucking. That was. What was the shit they used to sell? That was the government stuff.
G13.
G13. Lou bought $100 seed.
One seed.
One
100.
seed. Yep.
Oh, from Dr. Greentown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dr. Green.
It's like, dude, you are fucking people.
Nah, it's worth it, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause look
You
how
get
much
so
harvest
many
off of it.
fucking seeds. You get so many seeds.
Don't look at it that way, though.
So many seeds. And on top of that, half them seeds are just going to be shit. They're going to be shit. You know it. You know
At
it
least
consciously
a quarter
that half
of them.
that shit is going to be shit. Because
Oh,
you don't
mean
have
even if they grow out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because, for one, they're not as good as you. So you add that into the thing. So they're not going to be able to do what you do. For two, half your shit's just gonna be shit. It's just how it works. I
Yeah.
took Deadhead and OG18, two of the best fucking strains I've ever seen, put them together, and 4 of the fucking plants didn't even get in the flower.
God
Why?
damn.
Oh, because the
The
veg.
veg was just nothing. They never veg.
Yeah, veg.
Well, you also took them and, made them selfie.
Yeah, I know, but that's
If you take a regular
that's
and a regular,
but that's not what
that are
these were.
too
These are
good-
self G13s. These are feminized
That's
G13s.
true. He got them from that lab, and he only had one clone.
Yeah,
So
it's a
he had to do
feminized.
the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and again, you're still going to get a mix of genetics. It's still half and half. You
Yeah,
don't go copy. It's half of one plant, half of another, and there's going to be times where you're going to get different
Recessive
versions.
traits. Pop
That's
out.
just
Yeah.
nature. That's nature.
Yeah,
So
it's like
to
kids.
charge someone $100 for a fucking seed,
Yeah.
Not knowing
that it's gonna be
what
good.
exactly.
not even that. You're like,
Yeah,
even
you're
if you
right.
know it's
That's
going to
pretty
be
bad.
good.
No, that's all right then.
No, how do you know? You can't know.
You could know if they were like F5s.
Even
And
then,
there's only
F5s
2.
lose. You, as Subcool says, it loses its fucking shit. Yeah, you'll get the
Disease
medium version
resistance.
of it every time. You'll
The
never get the
vigor.
good
The
one.
vigor.
No, not even that.
Because F2s
You'll never get the
lose vigor,
original
too.
AK-47 that blew the market away because they've turned it into something
something
that
else,
was
yeah.
as similar as they could get it.
But subpar.
That's what they did with the skunk. They bred it out of existence because they wanted to.
They didn't want the smell.
They wanted the Dutch skunk because it
Yeah.
was super sweet
And
and
the
it
potency
grew
was
faster
different, yeah.
and it was just bigger.
They just wanted the potency from skunk because it was at the time super potent.
Yeah.
Skunk number 1, yeah, man, that thing was a killer. I used to grow that.
But then you add the sativas in, and you're starting to get like it. It's just it's such a random thing when it comes to seeds that it's not. For one, you get so many of them when you actually do it for a living. Like if you're actually growing a plant for
you can
seeds.
get like 10,000 off one plant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'Cause I did
Dude.
like 2 branches and got 2,000. And my plant had like 15 other branches.
But that's what I'm saying. But then if you do it for actual fucking reason, like you're actually growing these plants up to size and then feeding them out, you can get 20, 30,000 seeds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get 20, 30,000 seeds.
Man, dude, imagine an outdoor plant.
Exactly.
Man. You could get like 100,000
Or a greenhouse,
seeds.
because I would do a greenhouse, because you don't want the outdoor elements, you want the outdoor
Yeah.
free light,
Right.
but you don't want the elements, so you do it greenhouse, because you don't care if it's, because again, you're not going to get the same bud structure in a greenhouse as you would inside.
Inside under the lights.
So, but you can, it doesn't matter, you're just trying to get seeds.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
what I was
want
thinking.
growth,
Fuck it, who's just
as
seeds?
much growth as you can get.
Right.
You wouldn't want to do it outside because it'd be too hard at light deprivation when they get too tall.
Well, there's that, and you just got so many things to deal with the elements.
Yeah, powdery
Like,
milk.
So much shit that could go wrong.
Mold.
Powdery milk.
When you're growing
Yeah.
seeds, man, mold is definitely something you have to worry about.
Yep.
Bud rot.
Yeah, bud rot and all
Forgot
that
about
shit, because
that.
those things are getting
Late rainy
Yeah.
season here, we get bud rot.
man.
Yep.
PM like crazy.
PM.
This area is fucking horrendous for it. Every plant I put outside, it's just like there's no chance.
Yeah.
Dude, the regular plants outside are just totally white.
Mhm.
Outside my house.
That's what I'm saying. It's that kind of
You
weather.
can't even see the green. Like it's a white leaf over there, filled with powdery mildew.
Powdery mildew.
All right, well,
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah,
yeah,
good
it was
show,
good
for
commentary. Thank you, Mr. Brighter Than Bright 96. I appreciate the conversation. Sorry,
Brighter than bright.
it's a lot of reading, and I'm not the reader of readers.
When shit's like over 2 sentences, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
too much to read. I ain't doing it.
And on top of that, I agree with everything.
Especially
I'm not going to deny anything.
Especially when
he
the
says
subject
here.
is a weird subject.
Well, he's
Yeah.
talking about cannabis, like the
Yeah.
whole thing about, and he's right.
I won't
Cannabis is
even
something
read it
you
about cannabis most of the time. I'm like, that's too much to read, man.
should- Yeah.
Like, they'll try to, like,
Cannabis.
show me stuff, like memes and stuff. I'm like, read it to me. I ain't reading all that.
That ain't gonna
It's
happen.
like, it's 3 sentences. I'm like, it's 32 minutes.